have experienced is now increased. Every joy that has come into my life is now multiplied. There is a new influx of inspiration into my thought. And I see more clearly than ever before that my divine birthright is freedom, joy, and eternal goodness. I allow the divine wholeness to flow through me in ever-widening circles of activity. And so as you feel ready and complete, I invite you to open your eyes, wiggle your fingers, your toes, and just come back into this awareness of wholeness. Again, this was from Ernest Holmes' This Thing Called You. And I thank you for joining me for our pre-service meditation. Namaste.
Good morning, beloved New Vision community. Please silence your cell phones and quiet anything that might distract from this moment. Let's turn our attention to these invitations. We are so glad you are here.
And am I on? Yes. Good morning and welcome to New Vision Center's Sunday service. My name is Sandra Simmons and I'm here and excited to share ways to connect, learn, and be inspired. Here's what's happening at our wonderful center. The Women Connected meeting on Saturday, July 18th will feature licensed practitioner Sue Prow. Her talk, I Am Open to More, will guide conversation and offer insights, inspiration, and practical ways to say yes to more. You don't want to miss this possibility for a deeper purpose and an opportunity to experience what else life can offer you. The Midweek Connection provides many paths to the divine. On July 8th, Wednesday at 6:30, you're invited into the gentle, courageous world of Thich Nhat Hanh, the Vietnamese Zen master. His life became a living testament to compassion in action. Explore how mindfulness becomes a doorway to compassion, how compassion becomes a doorway to community, and how community becomes a doorway to healing. Not only ourselves, but for the world we share. Participate in an optional potluck at 6 p.m. prior to the 6:30 meeting. And I understand that's in the social hall. Listening circles are being held this summer with opportunities for everyone in the community to share their experiences, ideas, and beliefs about inclusivity in a structured, loving way. Inclusivity is important, and we're working together to make it an even more lived experience here at NVC. We need your presence and your participation. Join at least one listening circle and add your voice. Meetings are scheduled for July 15 in person and July 22nd on Zoom, with a final meeting on August 30th. Add your voice to the mix. Who is NVC? We are. July birthdays. We want to acknowledge everyone with a July birthday and acknowledge the country's July 4th celebration. If you were born in July, please stand with me so we can celebrate together. Today is your birthday. Okay, well, that was fun. To register and learn more about all our offerings, please visit our website calendar or the in-person concierge table in the social hall. That's it for now. We have a great service for you today, and you are invited to stand for the community song if you are able.
It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. Once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my change my mind. God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down that road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. Now once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. My decision right here and now.
Oh, good morning, good morning. Happy birthday to all of us in America, yes? Yes. Welcome, welcome. I'm Reverend Karin Einhaus. I'm the spiritual leader of this amazing, growing, thriving, awesome community. Yes. Welcome here in the sanctuary. Welcome online. We are so glad you're taking this time. Did you bring some barbecue leftovers with you? We can talk about that later. Yes. Every Sunday, we come together. We come together to remind us and one another of the allness of life, of the goodness of life, that we are truly whole, perfect, and complete. And we do it in community. We celebrate with one another. And so that is what you signed up for. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're here every Sunday morning, welcome. If you're usually here but traveling and joining us online, welcome, and vice versa. It is such a joy to have you. We are going to open the service like we open every Sunday. It will take all of our voices. It takes us to step in and be present and engaged. The more we step into it, the more we will receive out of it. Are you ready for it? Yes. Let's begin.
And in this inner haven of peace, I recognize that there is only one power, one source of absolutely everything that exists in the universe, visible and invisible. It's a divine presence that is everywhere. That divine presence is right here, right now. It's in the entire universe, everywhere, always available. It's a wholeness, a divine perfection in every existing creation. Nothing broken, nothing missing. It is an ease and grace where creation is effortless. And it's a love that nourishes, nurtures, heals, and frees. And that presence is at the center of my being, expressing in, through, and as me, as wholeness and love and ease and grace. And as I know that for myself, I know that for every person here in the sanctuary, joining us online, driving by on Tatum Boulevard, every person is this same center of divine presence. And so I speak my word acknowledging that full and free expression in today's service, through the music, through the message, that opens and deepens and awakens within each person that deeper connection to the truth of wholeness within. And so I'm grateful for this wholeness, this ease and grace, and this divine love expressing fully and freely in today's Sunday service. And I release my word into the action of universal law, knowing it is done, it is complete, and all is truly well. And so it is.
Haven of peace, my haven of peace. Haven of peace, my haven of peace. I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace, into my inner haven of peace.
Good morning. Do you feel that shift in energy? Am I on? We're trying something new here today. I know I look a little bit like Britney Spears, but there won't be any dancing going on or singing. And here we are. So good morning. And thank you for the way that you stepped in to that opening practice, opening your heart to the vibration of the gong, your voice to the chant, your consciousness to that prayer. This is something that it does. It takes all of us together to create what is happening here, what is unfolding now. And so welcome to New Vision Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Rachel Sartori, and it is my honor to be host for today's service. And it is a lovely day to be here. Yesterday was also very lovely with like the clouds and the not 100 degrees. I heard that maybe it's going to be 110 today, but we do live in Phoenix, so what were we really expecting? And so welcome, whether you're cool right now or you're hot, whether you're in the sanctuary, whether you're online, whether you've been here many a time before, whether this is your first time. As Reverend Karin said earlier, know that you are welcome here. I actually remind myself of that when I come in on Sunday morning. I've been gone the last 2 Sundays, and it's like, and I am welcome here. Like, it's something we get to share with each other and remind ourselves about. So thank you for being here. At this time, we're going to just remember who we are as New Vision Center. And so there's a few things to anchor into, and one is that we are a radically inclusive community. We strive towards that. And so again, with this idea of welcome, we want everybody to know that regardless of where we are on our spiritual journey, no matter how clean or messy or clear we are on where we're going or not, that you are welcome here. And we have we have a vision and a mission that really guide us forward in this, and we like to say these together each Sunday. So join me in the vision, revealing the power of love. And how exactly do we reveal the power of love? Well, we teach spiritual living, we live spiritual teaching. And at this time, I'd like to invite Stephanie up to share a little bit about how this is going to be unfolding very shortly. Come on up, Stephanie.
Good morning. All right, so this summer we're turning up the heat in the most delicious way possible. So get ready for the great summer taste-off at New Vision here next Sunday, 4 p.m. Your taste buds will be the judges, and your community becomes the celebration. Imagine 10 chefs preparing wonderful dishes, great recipes, and a few playful surprises. So let's hear from some of our chefs. So if you are here today, please stand and let us know what you will be making. Let's start off with Jack.
Okay, I'm making a Middle Eastern dessert called ma'moul mud. I'll give you $10 if you can say it.
All right. Tom. Okay, so Tom's making smoked cucumber salmon bites? Yes, okay. Okay, and then Grace. Okay, so Grace, so what I have, vegetarian eggplant meatballs over polenta with the tomato basil sauce. Okay. Awesome, all right. Who else do we have? Ricardo. Okay, Ricardo is making chicken enchiladas. Oh. Okay, we have Deb and Tim. Okay, so that was Deb with smoked salmon, pinwheels, and confetti salsa.
Just 2 words that are very important for any meal: dessert and chocolate.
Okay, Tim said dessert and chocolate. Okay, and Jeff.
I think we have a theme going here because I'm 2 and bringing smoked salmon. This dish is called Holy Smokes Salad, and it is a chopped salad, and it's just chock full of great ingredients.
Okay, so we've got Jeff with holy smoked salad. Okay, is that everyone here? Okay, great, thank you. Okay. These sound wonderful. Okay, and here's the best part. This isn't just about food, it's about connection, and it's about laughter. It's about discovering the incredible talent and creativity within our community. So purchase your ticket today. Bring your appetite. Join us for a joyful afternoon. The Great Summer Taste-Off will bring us all together. Thank you.
That sounds delicious. Who already has their ticket? All right, so make sure if you don't have your ticket yet, pick one up after the service. So now that we know a little bit about who we are, if you are new or newer here, I just want to take a moment to specifically welcome you. It can feel a little, there can be lots of different feelings when you step through the doors for the first time. And so if you are new or maybe you haven't been back for a long time, in a moment I'm going to invite you to stand just so that we can love on you with our applause and let you know that we see you and we celebrate your courage and your willingness to be here. And it's your choice. If you're like, Rach, I'm not ready to stand up right now, sis, that's okay too. Know that we love you right where you are. So if you'd be willing, if you are new or newer, please stand and let us celebrate you. Oh, many people standing in the sanctuary. I saw a couple of you standing up online. We are so glad that you are here today. My invitation to all is to let in the service today. Notice what lands, notice what questions come up. I'll be in the lobby after service with a small gift and a welcome packet, and I would be happy to just meet you and answer any questions that come up for you. And if you're online, please just let us know a note about where you're at. Ask any questions that come up for you as well. At this time, I'd like to invite Jeff to come up for our inspirational reading.
Good morning. This reading is from James McRae, and the title is Instructions Before Visiting Earth. In the event that you wake up and find your soul separated from Source and manifest into material form, don't panic. Your condition is only temporary. You have been selected for an opportunity of human incarnation. This 3D simulation is designed to break up the monotony of eternity by giving you a fully immersive experience as a distinct ego identity. Your body will serve as your physical avatar as you navigate a dense, dramatic reality. There will be many distractions causing you to forget your true nature and origin. You will experience a range of emotions from joy to loneliness to despair. But remember, no matter what trials and traumas you encounter, your soul remains perfectly safe. At times, you may feel lost or afraid. This is totally normal. If you ever need guidance, simply slow down your busy mind and bring your awareness to that quiet place inside yourself. On this planet, nothing is permanent. People and things will come and go. You will fall in love and form sentimental attachments, only to lose everything you hold dear. So, cling to nothing too tightly, even yourself. And when it's time to let go with grace. For nothing is owned, only borrowed. As you walk among the people on the planet, try to be a good guest. Tread lightly. Remember that you are only visiting. Don't make a mess. Listen more than you speak. Give more than you take. Don't keep your soft heart locked inside a glass cage protected from wear and tear. You'll never make it out alive, and time passes quickly. So come back with some battle scars and good stories to tell.
Jeff. Reverend Jeff. I'm going to take this opportunity for a little announcement. And it is my great joy to let everybody know that Reverend Jeff has accepted a letter of call with New Vision Center, and he's our newest full-time minister, staff minister at New Vision Center. Reverend Jeff.
How exciting is this? What a wonderful announcement. We're so glad to have you serving our community in this capacity. Thank you, Jeff. And we are so blessed by our music ministry here at New Vision Center, the Divine Groove. And today's featured artist, join me in welcoming Shelly Standing.
Give me a minute, you guys. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right, you guys. I would like to invite you to stand up and sing along if the spirit soul moves you. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I'm missing the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome, yeah, 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 I'm in the right place, just where I'm supposed to be. No, I'm not. I'm in the right place, I hope so, at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Soul is welcome here, yeah. My soul is welcome here. Come on. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, I'm getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Yeah, come on, sing along. My soul is welcome here. Everybody. My soul is welcome here. Come on and then. My soul is welcome here. 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 Here we go. My soul is welcome here. That's right.
Shelly Standing and the Divine Groove. Did you get the message loud and clear? Your soul is welcome here. The end. Love that song. Thank you so much for doing such a fantastic rendition of it. We have just crossed over the first half of this year, and so I thought it would be a good time to kind of take inventory. We are coming together to support one another on this spiritual journey, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where have we been? This year, our theme has been open at the top. Open at the top. I'm going to close my eyes. You don't have to show me your hands here or online, but just feel into, have I been open at the top? Ask yourself that question. Have you been open at the top? Have you had new experiences? Discovered more things, things that you didn't know were possible or available or for you? We had some fantastic monthly themes. I'm remembering what if. Remember that month? We were asking, what if? And then we were all invited to the edge of our new becoming. And then last month, we looked at higher, deeper, greater, awesome love. Something like that. And we're going to continue. We're going to continue. And this month's theme I absolutely love. It is whole no matter what. Yes. 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 Whole no matter what. If you have been listening to our meditations today, to the prayer, you heard the reference of wholeness. If you have spent more than 10 minutes with us, somebody has said, here, bless you, we believe that we are whole, perfect, and complete. And so that is what we're going to lean into even more profoundly for the whole month. But before we do that, I would invite you each to take a moment, perhaps let your eyes close and ask yourself, your true self, that is, where would you like to apply this teaching even more deeply? Perhaps there's a new opportunity coming your way, a new relationship, a new job, a new experience, travel. Maybe that is where you are asked to apply these principles, or perhaps a spiritual quality rises up within you that you would have a greater experience of. Perhaps it is love or peace or joy or freedom. Or perhaps you're becoming aware that it is finally time to let go of that limiting belief, of that limiting behavior, of that pattern that has been holding you back. And you feel like you want to take the tools of this teaching to make that shift, whatever it is. I invite you to get clear on that, write it down, put it in your phone, or like in the olden days, grab a pen and write it in your hand. Because we don't want to forget it. Turn to a neighbor and tell them, this is what I'm working on. However you make it clear for yourself. Let's just do that for a second. Get really clear and write it. Great. I'm going to invite us to keep that phrase or that area of our lives or that spiritual quality front and center as we go through today's talk, which is no bad parts. The realization that we are made of the infinite, of the good. And since there has not been anything else that the divine could create us from, we are inherently good, pure wholeness. I so wish that we here at the New Vision Center and in centers such as the New Vision Center could have a magic wand. You know, just something we could wave. And anybody who sees it, gets in contact with it, would be able to release any ideas of separation, any ideas of limitation, any ideas that whatever has happened to me or whatever I have done before had an impact on my true self, or it didn't. There is a place within us, our true self, that has never been hurt, never been harmed. We cannot diminish it. It is who we are. Perhaps you call that part your true self or your higher self or the God spark within you. Whatever you call it, that is what we are nurturing here, what we are loving, what we are bringing forth for it to bubble up. And so that every action, every word I speak, every action I take, every vibration around me is infused with that deep realization. That is what we are trying to do every Sunday, beloveds. Every Sunday in classes, when we get together, even when we're having our great summer taste-off next week. At the very bottom, at the very center, fundamentally is this idea that we want to wake each other up into the realization that we are whole, that there are no bad parts. Now, Dr. Ernest Holmes, the founder of this teaching, brought together a lot of wisdom from other faith traditions. And he, through an alchemy process, I believe, made it his own and he shared it. And one of those talks that he gave, just about half a year before he made his transition, so in 1959, his very last talk at Asilomar, this beautiful place on the Pacific Ocean that many of us have visited, he gave what is called the Sermon by the Sea. And we have heard many of our speakers quote from this powerful, powerful sermon. And I would love to paraphrase a couple of things because I think they so dramatically speak to what I would love to share today. And you know, I imagine Dr. Ernest Holmes, all what, 5'4"? 5'4" of him, you know. But a heart, a presence, infinite. I imagine him speaking to those beloveds who were gathered there at that chapel. And he said something like this: give me just one person who is so anchored in truth that they no longer waste their energy fighting themselves. One person who refuses to call any part of their being bad or broken. One person who has learned to stand for love instead of against fear. I imagine him continuing to say, give me one person who has released the old terrors, fear of life, fear of God, fear of their own inner world, and you will see how quickly fear can dissolve in their presence. Because a person who is not at war with themselves becomes a healing force for everyone around them. Give me one person who knows how to love with their whole being. Not just the polished parts or the shiny parts, not just the parts they are proud of, but all of it. The tender parts, the fierce parts, the confused parts, the the growing parts, that person will reveal the very nature of the divine. Give me one person, he might have said, who has awakened to the splendor within themselves, and the whole world will respond. Because when one person remembers their wholeness, it calls forth the wholeness in everybody else. That is what we do here. We work so diligently on accepting all of our parts, the shiny ones and the not so shiny ones, the ones where we say, ta-da, look at this, and the ones where we're like, and we practice with each other. And we walk it out with each other. On Sunday mornings, for sure, we point the way. But in the classes, that is where we're going deep. Next week, we are completing the latest foundational class. And it is such an honor to walk with beloveds who are discovering this teaching on a deeper level, who are discovering the tools, these wonderful tools that help us on this journey. In the fall, I'll be teaching self-mastery, a class that practices exactly what we're talking about today, that practices being diligent when we look in the mirror and seeing our wholeness, not our wrinkles, not where we've fallen short, but our wholeness. Who has taken the self-mastery class here? Just wanting to, a few folks. Yes, yes. So much potential. I will need 2 teaching assistants for that class, just saying, because I really want you all to give yourself that gift. Because how do we get better in having something happening and then wanting to have a different experience? How do we get better at that? Practice. Practice, 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 practice. I want to share with you a story of a beloved friend of mine. Some of you know that I like to play poker. It's a known fact. So Tom and I like to win at poker, I should say. So Tom and I, we are hosting a little poker game. And about half a year ago, we had a new person join us. And over the next couple of weeks, there was a pattern emerging. And this person would win a hand, sometimes a big pot, sometimes a not so big pot. And they would say something like, yep, there's my one winning hand of the night. And before long, it became a pattern. Every time they would win, they would say, yep, there it is, my one winning hand for the night. Well, I happened to have lunch with them, and I brought their attention to that. I said, I don't know if you noticed that, but that is what you say every time it happens. And if we go to the universe and say, I am a person who, guess what? The universe is mirroring back to us what we believe, what we vibrate out, what we say. Oh, they say, oh, that's interesting. So, forward a couple weeks, we didn't hear her say that anymore. Last week, the big winner of the night, she cleaned house, won the best hand of the night, and she said, wow. And this is really why I'm sharing this story. Nothing is as powerful as the evidence we have found for ourselves. Can I get an amen on that? we can give the most glorious, sophisticated talk from up here until you put this teaching to the test and you have your results and you see and you understand how replicable this is in every area of your life. That is when our lives change. And then we are on fire. Right? I happen to know, not only is this person now winning at poker, apparently, life has opened up in a way not even imagined before. Not even imagined. Yeah. We collect evidence. That is what we do here. We all have several mentors in this teaching. One of my mentors happens to be Dr. Roger Thiel, the Minister Emeritus of the Mile High Centrum in Denver. And one of the things that I love about Dr. Thiel is that he often takes words and he uses them as a bridge-building tool to help us remember things. So I was thinking about this. It's going to make sense in a moment when I tell you that what I really want to talk about today is how we can use this fantastic tool that Dr. Ernest Holmes calls spiritual mind treatment, and how we can use it to bring forth evidence in our life. Are you ready for it? Okay. So it's a gift. It's really a gift that Dr. Holmes gave to the world. We refer to it as a spiritual mind treatment, but we often call it affirmative prayer. Because although it is a prayer, it doesn't have anything much to do with the prayers we grew up with. Think about the prayers you grew up with. Mine were very much bargaining with God. Okay, if I pray every night, can I get a better grade in math? Something like that, you know? Affirmative prayer is not asking the divine for anything. It is not beseeching or bargaining or demanding anything. It is more accurately what we do to our own mind. The prayer helps ourselves to get into right receivership of what we claim we want. Let me say that again because it's so important. Prayer is not for God. God is the infinite. It doesn't need anything from us. Prayer helps us to open our hearts and to get in right alignment with that which we claim and which we call forth. That's what prayer is. And so Dr. Thiel came up with this wonderful, wonderful acronym for gift. So there is the G, God is, the first step of prayer. You hear it so beautifully by our prayer partner, practitioners here, whenever you hear a prayer here, right? Often it is said, God is all there is. I want us to spend a little bit more time right now in this first step, recognizing that God is all the beautiful, seen and unseen, everything in the world. If you want to bring forth more awe in your life, perhaps recognize that God created the Grand Canyon. If you want to bring forth more abundance in your life, perhaps place yourself on your favorite beach and see the infinite of those sand corns. If you want to bring more love into your life, think about where love is present in the world. That is the first step. God is the integrity and the intelligence of all life, and there is only one life, and that life is the life of all of us. For some people, that first step is very simple. They can just say, God is all there is, and they can feel that. And for others, we need more words, not to convince God, not to give accolades to God, but to help us get in contact with that feeling. In this foundations class, somebody asked me, do you think Dr. Ernest Holmes did those 5 steps of prayer? No. He understood them to be a powerful teaching tool, but he always said, and people around him knew, he lived in the first 2 steps of prayer. He knew that God was all there is. It was in every breath he took. He didn't need to take a moment and say, okay, God is all there is. It is this and this and this. Does that make sense? That is the invitation, beloveds. The invitation is to get over having to say those words and to invite that feeling of awe, of amazement, of grace, of glory within us for the allness of life. And when we are there, then we step into it, and that is the I am. That is the I of gift. If there is no place where God is not, then God has created this being known as Karin. And known as you and you and you and you and you. And the more we can unite ourselves with this wonderful realization, the easier the good is flowing through us into manifestation, because we are not putting in any obstacles for the flow to take place. The good is already there. It has already been given. In this step, we are helping ourselves on a much deeper level to accept the good to flow through us. That is the I am. We step out of any trance of separation, any trance of limitations, and we connect with our true self, capital S, at the very center of our being. And this is where the inner healing takes place. This is where we heal the wounds, when we are realizing that there's a place that have never been touched by the temporary experiences here on planet Earth. And so then when we feel the truth of those first 2 steps, then we can step into from now on. From now on, and this is where we declare and decide what it is we want to bring forth. In the example of my friend, from now on, I am the person who wins at poker. From now on, I am the person who is loved and is the beloved. And love flows through me. From now on, I have a greater experience of this beautiful gift called life. From now on, I am who I am, wherever I am. From now on, I let go of having to be anything else. From the need to compare myself to anything else. From now on, I am. Take a moment, think back what you have identified that you want to have a different experience around. What is your from now on? From now on, more abundance flows through my life. From now on, relationships are up-leveled and mutually beneficial. From now on, the vicissitudes of life have no bearing on me. From now on. From now on. And then we come to the Thanksgiving. And then I love how Dr. Roger said this, take over. Thanks and take over. Thanksgiving makes sense, right? The Thanksgiving step in the affirmative prayer is really to remind us, me, when I speak it, it's already been given, it's already so. It's already in the unformed substance, and the only question is, am I ready, willing, and able to say yes to it on a deeper level and bring it forth in my life? That's it. Are you ready? Are you ready to receive? Are you ready to do whatever it takes to bring yourselves in right alignment with the good that is yours? Yes. And when we have done that, we say, go ahead. Something greater than I am, take it now. I let it go. And so that, beloveds, is what I would like to invite us into for this next week. I think I messed a little bit with our title slide. You know, the No Bad Parts title didn't quite work for me. And I want to say, they're not just no bad parts. All of our parts are beloved parts. They are whole, perfect, and complete. And let's go ahead and cross out no bad parts and claim and live our lives from that place where we say, here I am, life. And so it is. So it is. Well, let's go ahead and take all of that into prayer. And we just become still. Allow within us to rise up a picture, an image of love, of peace, of wholeness, of the divine, of the allness of life, of how glorious this life here on planet Earth truly is. As we lift ourselves up on the inside of our being to that higher vista to see all the good, the flow, the rainbows, the butterflies, the hummingbirds, the joy, the connection, the abundance, the love, the wholeness, the beauty. And when we feel filled up with the knowingness of the goodness of the divine, we consciously step into it and we recognize that at the very center of my being is the divine pattern of wholeness, of love, of peace, of joy. As it is the truth of myself, it is the truth of every beloved. There's no exception. We might be not feeling good on the outside or challenged, but that does not matter. At the center of who we are this divine unfoldment. We are revealing the goodness that is inside us. And so I speak my word for all the beloveds who have placed a prayer request into our prayer ministry. I uplift each and every beloved that is part of the New Vision Center, has ever been or will ever be. For we are understanding that the prayer is answered in the very center of our own mind. And so I claim ease and elegant solutions, joy and possibilities for each beloved. How grateful, grateful, grateful I am to know that this is the truth, that this is how life unfolds, that this is who we truly are. Thank you, life. And so it is.
Could there be more to this life we call mine than a journey through space or a storyline? More to life than the body can sense, than the mind can conclude from experience. Just who we are begin with breath, depend on form, or end with death. Strip away these rules and these names and find out what remains. Who we really are, who we really are. We measure success from the things we accrue, or the bonds that we formed, or even the deeds we do. But these too shall pass. For as hard as we try to hold on to form, yeah, form will die. But inherent in this dance of form, there's a chance to see what's yet unborn, and a choice to throw this chance away and get caught up in the play of who we think we are, who we think we are, who we think we are. This is your lifetime. It could end at any time. Where is your attention? Where is your prayer? Where is your song? In a fortunate life comes the call to be free from the cycle of bondage and misidentity. To wake from this dream finally realize the truth of one's being before the body dies. So before the final scene is past, see the screen on which it's cast. See what's seeing this me and you, and then you will see who you really are, who you really are, who you really are, who we really are.
Shelley, Standing in the Divine Groove. What a beautiful song. Thank you so much for bringing this song to us, who we really are. We have a little better understanding now who we really are, yes? Yes, 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 yes. This is our time to offer our gifts and offerings to the work of the New Vision Center. I want to just give a shout out to our treasurer, Judy Walroof, who talked last week about the importance of auto-tithing, auto-giving, automatically giving when we are traveling in the summer. I am leaving next Sunday. It's going to be my last Sunday for a month. And I'm an auto-tither, so that's what those cards are about. Sometimes people say, people don't give money there, they give these cards. Well, what that stands for, that there is an automatic contribution every week or every month that is taking place. So whatever you are feeling called to give, here in the sanctuary, I'm going to invite you to come forth and place it into these glass containers. Online, I'm sure there's links going around. You know, you can stop by at the office. We are there. Starting on Wednesday, Reverend Jeff is going to be there also. Yeah! And so however you can make yourself available to be in this gift of circulation. So let's take it to our heart. And please repeat after me, this gift I give is love in action. I give it in joy. I give it knowing that I am blessed. And so I gratefully give. Let us take a moment and bless every giver, every activity of the divine, every activity of this love in action as it passes through these beloveds who call themselves friends and partners at New Vision Center. Thank you, life. Thank you, thank you. And so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so
Yes, we are so blessed. Thank you, Reverend Karin, for that inspirational message, reminding us there are no bad parts. I love that. I was scratched out at the end. Did you guys catch that? Beloved parts. Oh, thank you. Thank you to the Divine Groove. You are fabulous as always. We've got Vic Kottner on bass, Fred Alweg on drums, Jack Saba on guitar. Thank you, Shelley Standing, for your gift today. And our fearless leader, Frank Smith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There are so many ways to be supported here at New Vision Center. All are invited to receive prayer in the prayer zone after service. So you'll see some practitioners standing over here, and you can join them for a spiritual mind treatment, an affirmative prayer like what Reverend Karin was speaking on today. Also, there is Munch and Mingle in the social hall after the service, a great opportunity to connect with others. And for those of you who are new or newer here, it's the first Sunday of the month. So that means there's going to be lunch with the minister. So join her in the social hall to connect and get to know her a little bit more. Maybe ask some questions or share something about yourself. And for those of you online, there's also an online Munch and Mingle, so it is a great opportunity for you to connect and share with one another as well. At this time, I'd like to invite our ministers and practitioners onto the platform. We don't have youth church today, but they will be returning next week, so we're just going to vibe them all our love, and we'll be eager to welcome them back in next week. And please rise if you're able to for our final benediction. Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. I claim it. I am it. Thank you, life. And so it is.
I am a light.
I am the light.
I am a light.
I am a light.
In this world. In this world. I am a light.
I am a light.
I am a light.
I am a light.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
This is the place. This is the time. Let it shine. Let it shine. I see the joy. I see the joy. In this world. In this world. I see the joy. I see the joy. I see the joy.
I see the joy.
In this world. In this world. This is the place. This is the time. Let it shine. Let it shine. I'm living love every day. I'm living love every day. I'm living love every day. Spreading peace along the way. Right time. Right place. Living love every day. We are the light. We are the light. We are the light. We are the light. In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
We are the light.
We are the light.
We are the light.
We are the light.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine. Let it shine. This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine. Let it shine. This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine. Oh, yeah. Let it shine.